Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for tuning into another video. It is your host, Crypto Glenn. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate it. Gary Vaynerchuk is in the news for stealing my content. Gary V, everyone's favorite serial entrepreneur, or almost everyone's favorite serial entrepreneur, is in the news because on an interview with Mr. Ben here, Gary Vaynerchuk was on record saying that he feels there's an NFT winner that is coming and he can't wait. During the interview, he had predicted, he painted a portrait that there is a crash coming, and he says that 98% of the NFTs will lose value, but the 2% that won't are going to be so much more extraordinary high. Where does this sound familiar? Oh, I know. 5 days earlier, I was on Twitter telling you guys that if you're in the Bored Ape yacht community and you're in it for a profit, you should really think about selling soon. Don't ask me how I know. You're going to do it anyway. But it's a running a bit rich. Put your feelings to the side and understand what I'm saying. That's what I said. What led me to this thought process was an amalgamation of a number of events that I'd been seeing taking place over NFT NYC. I started getting this idea that members in specific communities started feeling that they were better than members of other communities. I started seeing pop icons and celebrities in the limelight paying attention to what was going on, to things that once started in a very grassroots movement organization. Athletes started paying attention to this, and this isn't the beginning of athletes paying attention to it, but this is the first time we had seen something like this show up on the stage that it did. And it led me to believe that things are running a bit rich, they're running a bit frothy, and when things like this get this kind of buzz from people who are of this je ne sais quoi, if you will, history tells us that things like this usually soon to fall after. After all, look what happened to Bitcoin in 2017 when it rose to a meteoric rise, capturing the attention of anyone and everyone, including national news media outlets. We're starting to see some of the same frothiness happen here with a lot of blue chip projects in the NFT space, even really just the NFT space in general. Right now, everyone is trying to come up with a product, a project. Most, I'm sure, are a quick cash grab. And if you follow my Twitter, this is basically what I'm saying, that one, your success in this bull run, they even had Little Baby here at an event that was being presented by the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Your success in this bull run is going to be based on who you are tapped into, where you get your information from, and how aligned the people you are getting your information from are with what's going on in the space right now. I have been saying for the longest that if you are going to be in the NFT space, you need to be aligning yourself with projects that are going to have significant utility. One of the reasons I've been pushing this Boobeath NFT project for as long as I can remember, because when you talk about real world utility projects that want to give something back to their community, this is something significantly different than minting one NFT and using it to mint another NFT that isn't worth a hill of beans. This project is going to provide you with code and contracts needed to create your own crypto projects, whether it be ERC20 projects, NFT projects like the environment that we're in now, or other forms of trends and crypto shifts we have yet to see. Utility. You're going to need an NFT that offers you real world utility. So again, if you are not paying attention to what the folks over at Boobeath are doing, I would strongly encourage you to do so, because it could be the difference between producing in a bear market and not producing in a bear market. And a bear market is definitely coming. I know that in the crypto space, a lot of people like to take their cues away from people who are uber rich. Having a good idea is not something that is exclusive to people who are uber rich, and even people who are very wealthy don't always know best. Pay attention to the people who have strong track records of calling things early, getting things right, and damn near being first. Gary V, how dare you steal my hot take? That's all I have for this video. Just wanted to point out to you guys the fact that Gary V stole my content. I don't appreciate that. Gary, I'd actually like a moment to hold court with you if we can and discuss you stealing my hot takes. That's all I have in this video, guys. Gary V and I agree on something, that there is going to be an NFT winter coming, and I think you need to be invested in NFTs that are going to offer you real world utility. That's all I have in this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.